Hello everyone and welcome to Matchday 5 of Season 12 of the SSL Major Leagues. It's Socc with you, just me by myself this time. Unfortunately, unavailabilities have led to me only being the one person left of his commentary booth, so you're just going to have to put up with me for the next hour or so, depending on how long these games take. We have a bit of a dogfight here at the top of the standings. Reykjavik, Sao Paulo and Tokyo all in contention here to try and differentiate themselves at the top. As we see, first off, Reykjavik United with that 4-2-3-1 casual up front. Tatiore and Mika Rashford in that central midfield, or defensive midfield. And here, Buenos with the classic 4-1-4-1. Fernando Torres up front and Brooks Patron manning that CDM. There you see the standing and just how close they are. Sao Paulo, Reykjavik United tied on 9 points. All of them looking to get a leg up. And of course, all of them will be taking on these first 3 fixtures here as we are underway. There we get the briefest look at an offside there. It is the first corner here, I believe, for Buenos Aires, as Sterling is out there. Able to snaffle that one. Looks and rolls out to Claudio Scarpetta. Now Roberto and Tatiore. They launch a quick attack here with Furious Chicken. Looking for options. Knight tried to take away, just went to the diver. Here goes Chicken. Knight, ooh, tough challenge, but won the ball. And will clear it deep. Claudio Scarpetta there to recover. Rashford over to Yore. Swings it out for Letizia. Looks for options as they try to little move up. Bradford blocks across. Second attempt, a casual on the end of it. Heads it home. It's 1-0 early on. A beautiful find there. Just on the second time of asking. You see here is Letizia. He's going to try and dance by Bradford. Looks for probably a ground pass there for Rashford there, but just decides to then swing one in, and casual beats Lynn to the punch. With the head really. And beats Koche Oak down. And it's a 1-0 lead for Buenos Aires. Also 1-0 lead against Buenos Aires for Reykjavik. Under 10 minutes in. As that one swung in by Knight, and the header from Van der Sloot is over the top. First shot attempted there for Buenos Aires. As there you can see, Jake Bradford was playing far back. Oh dear, Henry Andrews looks like he's in trouble. And looks like they're going to bring on Aurora here in lieu of that. We do have Peter Oak on the bench as well, but Oak can only really come in lieu of Rashford or Yorde, and they have to do some shuffling around. So I just think simplest option, let's get Aurora out there. Boss Aurora, one of the bots that was listed in the revamp of substitute listings. There's Rashford forward here for Ricky Bobby. A try. His near post is turned away by Oakdown, but Bobby was offside. And Sloth here with, I believe it's a third corner here. And headed away by Claudio, out for Labovic. Beats Chicken and a nice short ball in there. Sterling barely held on to it. Torres, I think, tried a second effort, but was able to corral it. Roll down and they start an attack on the right flank. Lofted over for Yore. Tapped for the diver. Now Bobby over for Rashford, down a casual. Take the shot himself, blocked by Guevara, and that one will roll out clean. And for a Reykjavik throw. First half ticking down here as that pass intercepted by Roberto Scarpetta. Sterling clears building as far as Knight. He tried what might have been a ball for Torres, might have been a 40-yarder, but either way, Sterling is able to grab it. Roberto looks long for Chicken, who heads down for Bobby. Now casual again. He's going to look to the left flank and try and whip a cross in. Leaves Chicken to do those duties. In for Bobby. Good save, Oak down. Corner given. 3 minutes added on here. That's about Henry Andrews' injury. Okay, for Bradford, and well, it was whipped in, headed out by Bradford, and right back to him. He selected to make no play on it, as that will take us to half-time. Reykjavik with those flurry of early chances before Buenos could even get a shot on goal. Yeah, they already have the lead by that point. And from there, they've just been able to slowly maintain it. They've been tightening the screws even without Henry Andrews. So we'll see how they do thus far. We'll see how they've done thus far. We'll see how they do in this second half. No changes to be made by either side here, as it is Lind. Looked on for Vanderslof, and now Labovic will try and look for Tali, but instead headed away by Socc. I haven't seen much of Tali in that first half. Again, didn't see much of Buenos Aires' attack either. Just more corners and shots by the looks. There's Letitia there. Nearly was able to find one through, but just off to the right, and pretty much everyone. 5 minutes gone in this second half. Here is Letitia trying to make a run. Just tapped on here for Aurora. And for Rashford. Tried to look for Bobby, but intercepted Guevara. Now Vanderslof has Torres up front. Took to Bradford, and now forward for Torres, who tried the shot, but is offside. Another corner here for Reykjavik. Can they convert off a chicken? Good header, but Oakdown was able to save it. And thankfully, I think he did drop that ball there, but... Oh dear, what a mistake! Casual, just pounced on it and put it home. Oh, they fell asleep. They did not realize how close he was. And a slow pass, clearly intercepted here. Here's another look. Oakdown has rolled it out for Lind. Lind plays it back to Oakdown. Oakdown tries to play it back for Lind, but Casual got right in that passing lane and just said, thank you very much. And put it away. Oh dear, what a mistake that is. Giving Casual a double. I've been in this commentary box for, I think, 6 or 7 seasons now. And I gotta be honest, that might be the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever witnessed. I'm left speechless, lost for words. Bro is flabbergasted. Rashford now. Looking to perhaps make it free for Aurora. Aurora tried a shot, but Oakdown able to guard that near post. Aurora will just send it back to Sterling and then Roberto. Aladiva, they change flanks here. Here's Bobby. Trying a run here, sends Chicken through and tried a little cross in, but Oakdown did parry it out, and then Knight clears it out for the throw. Casual might try and press on a little bit further off those back passes, but by the time we got it out to Jeeves and now Bradford, who lost one, looking for Franco Torres, but Camilo Scarpetta forced it out. Tissier now. Scarpetta. Now Rashford. Rashford looking to launch Casual for a potential hat-trick, but it's wide. Oh my goodness, well that's news to see. At the time of this recording just now, the Raiders have fired head coach Josh McDaniels and general manager Dave Ziegler. To give you an idea of when this is actually being recorded. Torres out for Bruce, but throwing a shot, but saved by Sterling. It's just got the little push notification here. And I'm sure one of my friends will be very, very happy about that. What will make Reykjavik fans really happy though is guarding this 2-0 lead in the next 11 minutes and change. I imagine there will be stoppage time to be added on here. Probably 2 minutes. Letitia tries to cross, but she's blocked it out and a corner. Letitia will take the corner himself. Whipped over for Bobby. And oh no, it's Casual who heads it home. I thought it was Bobby. It fell underneath him. And Casual does have the hat trick with number 10 in all competitions. Yeah, Bobby actually just missed it. It got by him, but Casual was the one that got the header home. It could have been either one of them, and ends up being that we have a hat-trick hero. Yeah, it seems like this will be put in the books as a simple and comprehensive Reykjavik victory. They might look for a fourth here, but Diver was blocked out there by Labic. Just send it back to work down. He elects to clear deep looking for Torres. Oh, got overhead of Roberto Scarpetta. Manislav pounces on it, but the shot is high. Final minute of stoppage time here, the 92nd. Over for Knight. Knight has plenty of open space here. Tries a shot, saved by Sterling. Only parry though. Bradford tried to work over Brooks Patron, but it came off of them at a bad angle and just cleared away there, I believe, by Ladiva. Check will work away. Andersloff with a good dispossession. Oh, that's a bad challenge there by Ladiva, and that should be a card here, and it is. A yellow. Not of any real significance to the conclusion of this match. Knight for Brooks Patron. Didn't really do anything off of that free kick. As he'll just lofted in. No one's waiting on the end of it, and that should be the game. Whistle goes, and that is a 3-0 Reykjavik win at home. Charles Andrew Simon, Atli Abaralunga. Too simple, 9.4 match ready. Player of the match with the hat trick. Was there at the right time, the right places. And Cissier also with the 2 assists of an 8.9. Comprehensive performance all round there, but really no good standouts there from the Buenos Aires side. Rather lackluster in truth, but we'll need to bounce back. And this is going up against the defending champ, so perhaps unsurprising that turned out this way as we look to our second match of the day, which I believe is going to be Uniao Sao Paulo against Schwarzwälder for Svalbard. Well, I admit I still don't really know if I'm pronouncing that right, but either way. USP and SFV. Well, we've known that Sao Paulo are a strong title contender so far. Having only dropped 3 points thus far this season, we'll look to maintain that momentum going up here and hosting this Black Forest side. Hoping that it turns out nothing like 2014. Let's look at the Sao Paulo lineup. A very interesting 5-3-2 here with Jeff Newman and Owen 44 up the front. And Schwarzwälder for Svalbard with a more classic 4-4-2 narrow diamond, Giannis Krasas Jr. and Rob Tucker man the forward pack. Here's a look at where they sit. Schwarzwälder currently in 5th place and Sao Paulo 2nd, but any kind of win would at least tie them with Reykjavik United. We'll see what happens with the splitting of the goal difference. Also, that 3-goal win by Reykjavik did help clear them by 1. We'll see how we go. As Brisky will launch it. Only got it as far as Pedersen though. Now Zeroni works back for Whittington. It's Pedersen again. Now to Zeroni. Pedersen forward to Tonic. Flicked over Zeroni. Likes to try to knock it down, but couldn't get it past Krasas Jr. who shoots, but that is I took a deflection or something. It's a goal kick still. Excuse me. Here's Brisky down the flank. Worked for Arasov. Arasov, a long cross in for Newman. Good save, Saran Satsral. Ball now looked for a cross. Was knocked down by Plank. Sent back for Ramirez. Now here's Funyuns. Over to Brisky. Whipped in here. Had a ball on the back end, but couldn't direct the shot on target. Corner driven in, but headed away by Llewellyn. Gintonic trying to chase it down there, but Arasol thirst to it. Worked in here looking for 44, but Whittington clears out. Lexington works it back in. Funyuns too close to Dion there and gives away possession. Went from Zeroni to Pedersen, and now Pedersen and Whittington trying to look for options as they basically play a game of catch, but with their feet. I don't know what you call that. Stoppies, I guess. And that's a motorcycle thing. Blink, on for Tucker. Blink now down the right flank. Over to Dion, headed by Zeroni from outside the area. Had a little bit of venom on that, but nowhere close. Ramirez throwing for ball, blocked by Zeroni. Or the cross was blocked by Zeroni. So we'll give a corner. Funyuns to take. Hooked over for Brisky, tried to get it on, but headed out by Llewellyn. Arasov now in for Brisky. Now Funyuns across and going over. Forward had taken a deflection off Dean there, but had not. It was the referee. Tucker. Dean try to look for Pedersen and does find him on that flank. They try and be Brisky here with a little flick in. Baroni looking for Shankinger, but cleared out by Funyuns. 44 knocks it down, intending for Whittington. Or beating Whittington, rather. Now forward for Newman. Newman across for Arasov. Arasov looking for options. Now another cross. Back to Newman. They really just can't find anyone with a decent look at the target. Newman to Funyuns. Another crossfield for Funyuns. Now 44 ahead, but Saturn Sartrell not fooled by all the back and forth movement and is able to corral it. Aaron Krausis Jr. now for Gin Tonic. A little opportunity blocked by Mayhem. Brisky, I'm sure it doesn't go out of play and they corral it into a potential Sao Paulo attack. I'll instead just pass it back to Anderson. Now Ramirez over top for Bull. Now in for 44! Got to cover those tap-ins, could not do it, and Sao Paulo takes the lead. Starts with Heather Bull outpacing Peregrine Plink. Then the cross in. Whittington doesn't get positioning on 0 and 44. And Rivera just pick your target, any target. And found the net. Sartrell was really in no position to try and stop it. And could not. Dean over for Zeroni. Now Tucker in. Back for Dean, a drive, and Mayhem did very well to stop it, even though Madison probably had it covered himself. Not to get him away with a shot though, as that is headed away by Lexington. Nothing comes of the corner. Goes forward for Newman. Archer. Dash himself, and then look it over for Arasov. Then back to Newman. Arasov has Brisky in support. Goes to him. Now across him. Looked for Bull. Headed out by Schenkinger. And eventually will fell to Plink. Defense just looking to advance upfield, and he likes to do it via Saturn Sartrell clearance, but Archer heads it right back in for Bull and back into Schwarzwälder territory. Here goes 44, a shot right on, and Saturn Sartrell saves it. Thrown out there for Pedersen, and they'll just hold things up for now. Pedersen in for Kraustis. Pedersen does a nice leading pass, looks for Kraustis, but the shot was wide. Going here for Schenking of the Gin Tonic, now Zaroni. Over for Plink. Now Dean. Again. Schenking over Tucker. It's good tackle by Archer. Did not matter though, tackle was offside. Plink ahead. Archer, Anderson ran out there. Archer was the one that took it on. Looking on the left flank for Ramirez and Bull, and now Newman. Newman inside, 44 again, and Saturn Sartrell that time flips a shot behind. 44 has had a couple of volleys, been right nearby. Just hasn't found the target quite yet. Here's Lexington. Look for Archer. Now Funyuns inside. Oh, Saturn Sartrell. Looks more like a cross than a shot, but would force a tip wide. Anderson heads that corner away. As we approach the stoppage time of the first half, Brisky launching one. Back out to Ramirez. He looks for Arasov, knocked down for 44. Arasov had it, but was offside. And that will take us to the break. Thus far, this feels like a game that should have a lot more goals than it should be. So I expect 2 or 3 more, maybe 4 at the end of this game. See how they go in this second half. What do the Wheel of Fates bring? Nothing too much in the early going, but Schwarzwälder can get a little attack rolling here. Here's Plink with Schenkinger. Plink forced a little bit far back, and the triangle pass to Dean there was, or from Dean, was intercepted there by Bull. And possession given away. Archer to Mayhem, goes to where the space is with Lexington. Lexington has a bit of space to move up. Now to Arasov, flicked over. Newman, a little bit of a back run, and tucks it in! Just barely had the angle, and goes across the face of goal, but this time finds the net. It's a sneaky run by Lowell, and Silent Sarsfield tried to cover it off, but didn't get positioning. And then Newman, who just basically got to the goal line there. Have a look here, just how well the run was timed, and yep, close, but about a body length in it. Kind of a tap was done well. Gin Tonic, Bernie, Tonic, now for Crassus Jr. Now a little bit of a run and a lofted shot, but that's over the top. Risky throw in for 44. Now Paulo would love a 3-0 lead, especially because it would tie them. Basically rub out what the advantage that Reykjavik did gain in the first match of this match day. But here's Gin Tonic now. Gin Tonic, oh, what a chip! Oh my goodness, what a finish that is! Zinedine Gin Tonic catches Anderson trying to narrow the angle and completely beats him. Pretty much coast to coast there. There's a little bit of a stick and go. The Crassus Jr. tapping off Gin Tonic, catches Anderson coming off his line and just says, thank you very much. I'll take some chips, dip, salsa, and a little bit of extra sauce. That's how no salsa is a sauce. Don't ask. Now it's Crassus Jr. inside. They might be looking for an equalizer here for a sec with Gin Tonic, but Mayhem sends it out for a corner. Headed over and header wide. Risky lofting one here for Newman. Is onside here. Going back over Arasov, the 44. Good save, Silent Sarsfield. Ball still in play though. Arm switch off. It's with Bull. Just finds a back pass with Ramirez. Whipped in here, looking for Arasov. Pedersen heads it out. Still looking here at the hour mark passes. Risky for Ramirez. Ramirez turns around, looks for Newman, and the ball strikes. Gets the horns, and it's 3-1. Risky to Ramirez, and then launched over for Newman, and then Heather ball. Silent Sarsfield tried to stick the hands out pretty much, and Al did not stop it. Risky over to Arasov. And Risky will loft it, but the tackle wasn't quite able to make a run. And the ball turned over and trying to be worked into Sao Paulo territory, but then intercepted. Newman for 44, a good shot there. That's Sarensasrel. Hold on to it. Might look for that same coast-to-coast play. Here they go again, looking for Gin Tonic, but Archer heads it out. Shanking Avera on the receiving end, though. Rouse Jr. for Deanne. Now Tucker! Saved by Anderson. Archer, a risky back pass. Likes to clear it out instead. That snuffs out the danger. So now a foul given. Gin Tonic, indirect free kick. Whittington held on there by Anderson. It was offside, though, so no matter. Deanne over for Plank. 9 minutes to go here. Ball good intercepted by Bull. They might be looking for a fourth here. Good tackle Zohoni, and that was not able. Well, Whiskey was not able to catch up to it, and we'll just take the throw in instead. Push over to the other side of the park here. Plink to Gin Tonic. Comes back for Schenkinger. Looked in. Krauser Jr. heads it home. It's a one-goal game again. 7.5 to play. Schwarzwälder might be looking to steal a point. Quick little set piece here off the throw-in over for Gin Tonic. With a flick off the Schenkinger. Krauser against Brisky. Krauser twins out. That's his fourth of the season. And in spite of needing to check this tight offside, he was well behind Brisky in relation to the goal. As there is 4 minutes of stoppage time, plenty of time for the Bates to make a different call. There the board officially goes up. Ramirez for Bull, and the shot is high. Gin Tonic here, the indirect. Whittington is off. Or no, Tamana Whittington was not offside. That was to the corner. Or a few hands up there from Sao Paulo to appeal for it. Here's Pedersen the corner. Headed away by 44, who was playing back there. We're talking now for Pedersen. Lofted across here for Whittington. One last roll of the dice for Schwarzwälder, but Llewellyn tried a shot from 25 yards. Was not the play, and as a result, Schwarzwälder fall to Sao Paulo 3-2. The chance going begging right at the end. Jeff Newman, the best player of Sao Paulo, with the goal and the assist on what was the eventual game-tying game-winning goal. Similar story. Giannis Krauser Jr. with solid contributions on both sides of the goal and the assist. But they do end up conceding this match, and Sao Paulo, with a one-goal win, do stay tied on points, but I do believe they've fallen behind Reykjavik on goal difference, but we'll get a look at that once we get to this third match, which is an old derby here. I call it the Godzilla derby. Hollywood against Tokyo. Though it may be the looks like Godzilla, though due to international copyright law it's not, but still we should run like it is Godzilla derby. I'm not even going to try and think of the initialism for that. Give it on your own time. So go watch that Austin Powers film. It's pretty good. I think it's Austin Powers at least. Anyway, here's Hollywood's lineup with a 4-2-3-1. Tiki-taka up front. Nagatoro, Muffin, Yang Kwai on the attacking mids. Valor and Lightning in the central mids. And Tokyo with the 4-3-3. JJ Kocha up front instead of usual. Caleb Hayden, Kaido and Rise on the wings. And there you see they actually are tied, and Sao Paulo does hold the advantage there. So Reykjavik do end up clawing up all of the difference, but are still, I believe, behind on goals scored. That's why it was much better to have a 3-2 win instead of a 1-0 win. Has 2 early shots there by Tokyo. And then 2 early shots by Hollywood, one of which was on target. Not getting a look at it though because, well, unfortunately they weren't much of anything. Visser trying to dash by Liang Kwai. Forward there for Kaido. Over the top there, Skyrise! In perfect position and heads it home. And it's 1-0 for Tokyo. One of the tallest forwards there is, and unsurprising, it was converted there. Visser just able to beat Liang Kwai. Goes for the low pass instead of looking high there for Kaido. is right on the goal line, which puts Rise onside and is able to tower over Gerard and head it home. First shot on target, first goal for Tokyo. And immediately looking to increase the pressure as Lightning heads that one out. It's now, oh, with a drive and just barely wide. And Kwai, over possible. Trying to dance Kaido and eventually does. Got us Nagatomo now, runs onto it. The ball spilled loose there, but wasn't able to find the target. Already had 25 shots in this game. I've only seen like 4 of them. Nessie now for Asagi and Skyrise. Try and turn on Gerard. Give it over to Nessie and now Soderberg. Be huge for Tokyo to go up by 2 here at the break. Even bigger for a potential equalizer as Rise there has to get back to carry the cross in. It's Soderberg a long drive, but not able to find the target, and that will take us to the break. Been fairly evenly matched so far, but Tokyo thus far with a more on-target finishing. One has to say, if Hollywood are going to win this game, they need to try and trouble Dobby Rube a little bit more. As here we go for this second half. Hollywood would love a home win. Gerard forward for Muffin. Slow play thus far here by Hollywood's open this half, but they want to play controlling. They want to find an early second half goal, and maybe they can find it here if they can launch Leon Kwai. Cross there, however, is blocked by Visser and will only be a throw. Not said throw, that's from pretty much 45 yards away from where it was. But still an opportunity here. Liang Kwai tried to run onto that ball, but Dobby Rube scoops it. Looks at plenty of options. Might need to be told to move it on. Eventually just rolls it to Vercetti. Now Visser down the flank. Forward here for Kaido. It's tapped on here looking for Visser. Does find it. Now Rise the header, and that time Dexter Hall is able to save it. Rise now. Over to Nessie. Looked over for Rise again. Tokyo would love to hold on to this result if they can. Here's Asagi, back now for Soderberg. Soderberg another long shot there, and that time Dexter Hall picks it and Pickfords it. Valor for Lightning. Looks for Possible, but headed away by Kaido. Into no man's land though, and Possible is the nearest target. Now Possible for a little nice little run on ball. But then quite looking for tiki-taka. Mike Ruppel, however, was on the tap back and laid the soft one over, and Rube cleared it out. And as far as Gerard though, it remains within Tokyo territory. There goes Gerard. Good sliding block by Skyride and headed away by Rupp, but Gerard kept it in play. Now Scott Muffin, the curl Lightning, blocked by his own man, tiki-taka. And a free kick is given here for Kaido, making a challenge here on Liang Kwai. 5-man wall here from right outside the area, and I think it was headed away by the wall there. I think it came off Lydia Nessie. Kaido there, swooping on a loose ball. Look now for Kaido. Okocha. Is he off? Yes. Possible will throw it in for Nagatomo Maradona. Possible. Osagi tries to clear it out to get it out of the area at least, but Jiro whips it right back in there. Rupp sends it right back to him. I was having trouble with eroticism. Chetty there heads it out. Now Okocha. Messi forward here for Rise. who beats Valor and then flicks back for Nessie. Now here's Okocha with another opportunity. Given over, rising out for the goal, and he slots it home. Tucks it in bottom corner, and suddenly Hollywood look in dire straits. Long ball in. Okocha, I think, was barely placed onside by Costanza, and given back to Rise, and go for a simple tap in. Just redirecting it by Dexter Hall, gave it a little bit more velocity, a little bit more venom. And that's what creates the goal. Suddenly Hollywood looking big trouble here. Okocha with a shot, but right on there, and Hall able to corral it. I say Hollywood looking dire straits here. I should remind myself, it's not Hollywood that's actually at the top of the standings, it is Tokyo. And I think I might have said that the other way earlier in the broadcast, so I do apologize for that. Here is Kaido looking for Sky Rise again, but that header held by Hall. Gerard will send it to the far post, but headed away by Rupp. Has been solid in defense so far. Valor now. Across here for Gerard. Under Navissa. Just sends the crossover to the other flank with Muffin. Back to Valor. Across to Lightning. Alien Kwai for Taka. And now Hum Possible with a good drive. And Rube nearly was knocked to his own net by the power of that, but did keep it out. Taka with a long drive, and Rube turned it away. I apologize. Well, I shouldn't apologize for you not being able to hear my yawn. Yeah, right there, whips one in, and Rupp clears it out. Shout out to my boy playing X-Plane 11, as there's a cross in there held by Rube. Put your steam on Do Not Disturb, please. As Gerard, Tiki Taka! It got right by Dobby Rube. I didn't think it would. And Tiki Taka suddenly has given them a little bit of life. Gerard just races to the goal line. It beats Rube and Vercetti, and then Taka just on the end of it and easily slots it home from that far in. Tokyo will look to hold on to this one-goal lead with a minute plus stoppages to play. Vercetti, on to Kaido. Another goat. Flicked on here again. Now over for Visser. Back with Soderberg. Kaido now, good shot there. Jarvis blocked it out. Arisagi. Little cross in there attempted and turned away, as we do have 2 minutes being added on here, as Yang Kwai was caught out there in an offside position. Tokyo will look to burn this final 45 seconds with their fire breath. I'm still on that one. It just doesn't seem like Hollywood are really able to press up and force that mistake. Playing sound football. Just not to give it away. The ball is the most important thing, and the ball is safest when it's at our feet. And that will be the final whistle. Tokyo do hold on for an away win in spite of a late rally. Just see here. I mean, it was pretty much even, given how much that tiki-taka goal seemingly inflated things. I mean, otherwise it would have been 2-0, which really does speak to it's not great shot quality from Hollywood. I mean, they only had 6 shots on target the entire game. Tokyo had double that. They did have more shots in general. As that will basically keep things tied up at the top as we look to our final game here of Catalunya versus Romana. course, both of these sides are languishing here in the mid-table, so we'll see if any of them can make a bit of a name for themselves and close that gap to the top three. I believe it's top three. I'm going to make sure it's top three here. We get a look at the table here. As here is Catalunya with the 4-3-3. That's the 4-4-2. I'll call it more of a 4-3-3. Gap for Vins on that left edge. As here we see the 4-2-3-1 here from AC Romana. If Tyson King up front, and almost a Heretic in goal, as it is a top three. It is Sao Paulo, Reykjavik, and Tokyo. You see Romana and Catalunya, both 6th and 7th right now. Romana do hold the goal difference advantage, so we'll see if it ends up being separated or whether they remain the same. It's playing X-Plane again, by the way. That's why you should know that. I'm not used to seeing Romana in this white color, but yeah, it might be their clash kit. So that they look too similar. Even though the socks are very much the same compared to Catalunya. Here's Pinkman back for another try, but just off the outside of the post and out. Matthew for Milton Nunez, and then sent forward here for Tyson King, who whips one over for Schweinsteiger. Oh, great save, goodness, and it was only a parry. Kamoiatu nearly had an open net, but Jokul Juliusson was there and was able to send it clear. Now has it back after Michael Muller made some forward progress. McFlop face for Staines, and now Muller for Rising, and now Maple by the floor, and a little chip. Oh, hit the post, and for a goal kick. Oh, dear me. I thought that was in for all money, but Maple didn't really follow up on it too well. Just kind of thought, oh yeah, I've beaten him. This is too easy, and I'm trying to just redirect it in. Now Staines finds Muller, a good drive, but the floor with the block. And out for a corner. Vins long and headed out there by Donnarumma. And just out for a throw. I've done a lot here on the corner. Sent away there by Tenderloin and Olivier. Peeled back there for Rumor. Oh, a 30-yarder. And Gunnarsson did have to reach out and get the mitt to it and send that one away. Corner again. Dives in a lot. There's a free kick here. Believe it was for a foul of the box. Muller for Ramos as we just tick past minute 40. Staines for Maple and now McFlop face. Back to the goal. Muller tried to send one in. Was blocked. Ended up back with him though. With Mathieu, and here's Kennedy. Back for Staines. Whipped in here. Oh, a good save there by the Heretic. Just able to keep that header out. Will still be a corner though. But that one is headed away by Dives in a lot. And into open space there. Gunnar Kennedy there, I believe, is the one waiting on it. Only 1 minute to be added on. Nothing comes of it. And you see Catalunya, despite all the chances, I mean, you see how monumental that missed Dogwood Maple chances really change things. Once again, no changes. So we have played all of our games as mere 11v11s. Here's the floor on the throw-in to Pinkman. Back for the floor. Top face. Oh no, taken away there by King. Instead flicked up the Rising. Now McFlop face has Dogwood Maple. Another opportunity. And that time it's a wide. Well, it's high instead of wide rather. That's twice for Dogwood Maple has had prime scoring opportunities and has not been able to convert them. Now here's the floor. Little pass in here for Pinkman. Oh! How has he missed that one? Seems like no one can find the net. It's like there's a repellent on it. Pinkman back from Machu. Here's Olivier. Now Pinkman a shot, and that time Gunnarsson is called into action and is able to hold on. Gunnarsson on a yellow for that challenge. We really didn't get to see here. This is Commentator and tipped over by Gunnarsson. Drives in a lot in and held by Gunnarsson. Sent over. Schwarzwälder just intercepts it for header, and the Heretic is able to hold on to that. Rolled out to Roma. Now Milton Nunez. Don't forget Milton. He's the left back. Tyson the right winger. Olivier trying to dance by Kennedy, but taken away. And now an opportunity for Catalunya. Can they convert one here? Here's Douglas Maple again, but saved by Elmas the Heretic. Corner given again. Here's Vins. Tried a low one, but Kamoiatu just decided to send that one away. Ramos. Back for Gunnarsson. Over Juliusson. A little bit of risky play there. We did see Kaj was able to punish that earlier. And of course, Romana are not Reykjavik with how hard they were pressing that game. Now Maple is found. Here's Vins. Flawed. Hands coverage off to Schwarzwälder. Schwarzwälder hands off to Ramos, who gives it to Muller. Muller now over to Vins again. Oh, nice 1-2 play. The Heretic makes a save, and the floor just says, I'm sending this one to the scoreboard. And someone has clearly said, I'm sending it back to you. And it's not the scoreboard, for what it's worth. Dives in a lot. Heads it out. Now Vins. For Ramos, and now back. Vins, a low cross attempt. Pinkman deflected it, but still ended up with Maple. And then Pinkman knocked it down and took it away. Flicked over here for Schwarzwälder. Couldn't corral it on the first attempt. Does on the second, though. Ended up winning a throw at the end of it. Schwarzwälder now for Kamoiatu. McFlopface, so they're able to dispossess for now. But now the floor with a little bit of a gap. Oh, tried to look for an Olivier with a tap on there. But stopped by Tenderloin and then cleared out. Roma just sends it back where it came from, though. Oh, great intercept here by Wesley Staines. And a potential 3-on-3 here. Roger Riley is being done on Roma, but the shot wasn't quite there. And the Heretic easily able to hold on. Both teams barely feel like they're clinging on to their clean sheets here right now. We'll see who can hold in this final 15. Here goes Mojo rising again, and a good save again by Elmas the Heretic. And I really expected Catalunya to be able to score here. And there again by Kamoiatu, clears the danger. Kennedy there to sweep. Vins a bad pass, intercepted by Schwarzwälder. A little 360 no-scope there, and gave it to Kamoiatu. The floor sent it on to King. King trying to look to the right flank, just sends it back to Schwarzwälder. Giving off to Kamoiatu, trying to center things. Here goes an Olivier by Kennedy and by the keeper, and that clean sheet is broken. Pascal Olivier, the player manager, converts. I'm not sure if this is another player manager case, but either way, it's just a nice little run here, completely falls down to Kennedy, and look at where the shot is put. Gunnarsson had no chance to stop at opposite corner, top bins. And Romana suddenly find themselves in front and looking to perhaps put on some more pressure. Here's Milton Nunez with a shot. Oh, the rebound was nearly going to be tried to be tapped in there by Olivier. But just off. Looking for King of a far post there was a corner from Dizinalot. But Gunnarsson able to handle it. Now can Catalunya find an equaliser in his final 5.5 minutes plus stoppage time. Maple flicking over, but Donnarumma clears out, and King's on the end of it. And now King will be able to run for territory, run for space. That's what you need to do here right now. You can go as far as you need to. Just flick it back there for Milton Nunez, but that cross was not advisable. Just lobbed it up, and Muller took it away. Now forward here for Dogwood Maple, who's offside and sprayed it wide too. Has not been a good game from up front. Feels like all the chances have gone begging. Here's the result of that mistake. The floor sends it forward for Pinkman. Pinkman, a long cross, looked for Olivier, but it was way long. He's able to sweep it. Now Nunez, now Olivier, another shot. Oh, Goodison barely tapped it wide. That had eyes for that bottom corner. But now the corner with less than 4 to play. Eyes in a lot. Juliusson heads it out. Maple will clear into the no man's land where the floor was waiting and just corrals it. Last roll of the dice here for Catalunya. Here is Maple. Back for Ramos. Looking for Staines, but Roma heads it out. And Romana escape with a win. An away win here against a very good Catalunya side that really should have done more of the opportunities they were given. Kind of see that in the form ratings for that. And player of the match there going to the late goal scorer Pascal Olivier, I believe. Not too sure. There might actually be 2 found on the floor as well. I don't think we're going to get a look-see at that one, and we'll find that out later on. Of course, you can always check that on the SSL index. So if you ever want to check your stats or any other stats of the Simulated Soccer League, you can also go there. Remember, it's not a shameless plug if it's our brand or selling out or whatever they say. Here's a look at the stand. You see Sao Paulo there. Ended up tying up with Reykjavik on the goal difference, but still do find themselves ahead. And Romana was not only able to break themselves free of Catalunya, but also jump Schwarzwälder with that late victory, put themselves up to 5th place. Other than that, though, that tie of the top 3 is all that separates them. And then it's just a bit of a mix-up here in that the remaining 5 spots here in the Major League. So with that being said, that is all from me today. If you've joined me throughout, thank you very much for staying with me throughout this. For all of us here at the Simulated Soccer League, all of us staff, and for you viewers at home, I've been Socc, and we shall see you next time. Good night.